Hi, Ruth. Nice to meet you.
Hey, great to meet you.
So, Ruth, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Ruth, and I run a company called Groundswell Projects. We help companies to really connect with the people that they serve so that they can live their values and they can create things that people really want and need and are really resonant for today.
Super cool. What are some of the big issues that you try to tackle with Groundswell?
Lots of our projects are based on how the world is changing. The other thing we're seeing coming up a lot is the intersection of climate and social justice. So how people are involved in the changing climate. And specifically now, we're starting to work on some really focused climate change projects where we get to kind of deeply understand how people are implicated in what's going to happen to our climate and what we can do about it and how companies can support people through that.
Climate change is such a huge problem. What are some things that kids like me could do about it?
I'm so glad you asked that because everybody has a role to play. The thing about being an individual is we can only make so much difference. The really big, huge changes can come when we act all together and we act as a system. The people in charge of a lot of other people are large organizations like large companies or governments. And you are totally implicated, especially in government, because government is set up for you. You are the people that they are there to serve, and they don't act unless you tell them what you want and need. You, as a young person, have a tremendous amount of power, and without hearing from you, they can't know what issues are important to you. So, telling them that you care about the environment and you care about climate change is super, super important. And that's a very kind of an easy thing you can do, frankly, that would really make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Part of the big reason that we're in this climate change mess is that culturally, a lot of our cultures have forgotten that humans are nature. We are part of nature. We are all made of the same things as trees and soil and other animals. And we're in a really deep web of connectivity with them. And a lot of our actions are pulling this web apart, are supporting only human comfort and desire over being part of this web of life. One way that you can start to restore that relationship and remember yourself as nature is actually just spending more time. So you can go for walks, you can go for a swim, you can try growing things in your house, you could maybe join a community garden. And the thing about spending time outside is that because we are animals and we're part of nature, it's gonna make you feel really good.
Awesome.
So if you can add that to your life, you would be restoring the relationship that you have with land and nature. And that's renegade stuff. That's really cool.
Totally cool. Now, what's the coolest thing you get to do in your career?
Well, you might not love this answer because the coolest thing I do in my career is talk with people like you.
Really?
I get to talk to such an enormous range of people from all walks of life, from different ages, living different places, doing different things, thinking about different things, and my specialty is actually just listening.
Huh.
And so when I can listen really, really deeply and ask lots and lots of open-ended questions, honestly, I end up kind of falling in love with everybody I talk to and really feeling so hopeful about how lovely humans are and how special people's imaginations and hopes and dreams are that, we can capture that and try and serve them.
Amazing. What is some advice that you would give to young people like me?
My advice would be to follow all of your interests and eventually they'll come together in a really beautiful, meaningful story. But don't force yourself to do one thing because you think that is what you're supposed to do or because you have to be focused. If you want to be a crossing guard, gymnastics, hippie on roller skates, you should do that. Have that experience. You're gonna have so many experiences in your life. Collect as many as you can and spend some time reflecting on them. Why was that important to you? And what did you get from it? And how could you do more of that in your life?
Ruth, thank you so much. You gave us so much to think about and work towards.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm really grateful for the opportunity and I just love your work. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next.
See ya.
Bye.